Hello students, in this video I am going to tell you how to draw a K-map, and this is part 1. Before moving ahead, I want you all to subscribe my channel. Please press subscribe button and press the bell icon also to get the notifications of the future videos. Now students, to understand the K-map or Karnaugh map in an easy manner, an interesting manner, let us play a game first, and this is a game of arranging the boxes. Boxes have numbers written on them. Number sequence begin with 0. Every number on the box has its binary representation written with itself. Now there are certain games rule. You can have either 2 boxes or 4 boxes game, or 8 boxes or 16 boxes. Now in 2 boxes game, the order of the boxes will be, first the box with the number 0 will be there, and then the box with the number 1 is there. Now when the 4 boxes are there in the game, the order of the boxes will be first 0, then 1, then 2, and then 3. Now when we have 8 boxes, in that case the order of the boxes will be 0, 1, 3, then 2, then 4, then 5, then 7, and then 6. Means it's not a regular progression. Normally it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but here it is 0, 1, 3, then 2, then 4, then 5, 7, and then 6. In 16 boxes game, the order of boxes will be 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, then 12, 13, then 15, and then 14. After that 8, then 9, then 11, 10. Now students, here we have the game of 2 boxes. We have the first box with the number 0, second box with the number 1, and you can see at the top its decimal number is written, or right now it's same, and then the binary. Similarly there a decimal number and then binary. Now how do we arrange? Here the first box and then the second box. So this is a simple way of arranging the boxes when there are 2 boxes in the game and numbers are first 0 and then 1. Now students, after the 2 boxes game, now we are going to have 4 boxes arrangement. How to arrange them? Box number 1, there is 0 number, then box number 2 with the number 1, box number 3 with the number 2, box number 4 with the number 3. Alright, and below all the numbers, their binary representation is written. That zeros box or box with number 0, decimal number 0, has got the binary representation 0, 0, and then 1 with the binary representation 0, 1, with 2 the binary representation is 1, 0, and with 3 the binary representation is 1, 1. Now how do we arrange the boxes? Just see here. Box with number 0, then box with number 1, then box number 2 appears in the second row, and then box number 3 after the box number 2. Alright, or the box with the number 2. Alright, so now you can see the arrangement in the 4 boxes game, and you can see the sequence also. I hope everybody has understood it well. Now students, we are going to have 8 boxes game now. So we have box with the number 0 first, then box with number 1 first, second, then box with number 2, box with number 3, box with number 4, box with number 5, box with number 6, and box with number 7. So total 8 boxes are there, and let's see how they are going to be arranged. And please remember the rule: box with number 0, box with number 1, box with number 3, box with number 2. This is the first row. Alright, for arranging the boxes. Now we move to the second row, and here the box with number 4, then box with number 5, And now guess, box with number 7 and then box with number 6. So please see the arrangement of the boxes. I hope everybody is got it well. Now students, 16 boxes game is there. So let's see how does it work. Box with number 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and box with number 15, the last one. Alright, so total 16 boxes beginning with the number 0 and last one is the number 15. Now just see how they all have been arranged. 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, then 12, 13, 15, 14 and then 8, 9, 11 and 10. It's perfect now. So I hope everybody has understood the basic structure. Now students, you all have an idea about how to arrange boxes. Now you all need to know that how boxes get their values or their numbers. Let us draw a matrix of 2 rows and 2 columns. Two Boolean variables named x and y, which represent rows and columns respectively. Since they are Boolean variables, so x will have two values 0 and 1. And y2 will have values 0 and 1, means either 0 or 1 at a time. Okay, these are binary values. The combination of x and y will produce the numbers, means which number? Decimal number for different boxes. Now students, here you may see a big box here, which is divided into 4 parts, or you may say there are 4 boxes, arranged the way we have discussed earlier in the game, or we may call it a matrix with 2 rows and 2 columns. So right now we are focusing and discussing and thinking about matrix, and in this matrix x is being used as the row variable and y is being used as the column variable, and these are Boolean variables, so either 0 or 1 can be there for these variables at a time. So we go for the first box where the value is written 0, 0. How does it get? Because x is 0 and y is 0. You can observe here written at the top and written on the side. The row side it's written 0 and the column side it is written 0. So it produces 0, 0, and from this we produce the decimal number 0. So this is the way the first box gets the decimal number 0. Then we move to the second column of the first row, where the value of x is 0 and the value of y is 1. So combination will be 0, 1, and through 0, 1 we get the decimal number 1. And then we move to the next row where the x is having the value 1 and y is having the value 0. So the combination is 1, 0. So it produces the decimal number 2. And now we move to the last one where the combination is 1, 1, because the x is having the value 1 and y is having the value 1. So 1, 1 is the binary combination which produces the decimal number 3. Alright, so it's quite easy. Please try to understand and please try to draw this in your copy. So it will be much easier for you to understand. Now students, after drawing the matrix of 2 rows and 2 columns, we have to draw a matrix of 2 rows and 4 columns. And I hope everybody has understood well how to design or draw a matrix of 2 rows and 2 columns. And in that case, we are having 2 variables, x for the rows and y for column. But now in this matrix of 2 rows and 4 columns, we have 3 Boolean variables named x, y and z. X represent row and the combination of 2 variables y and z represent columns. So x will have 2 values 0 or 1, means either 0 or 1 at a time. Okay, y and z will have binary combinations where there are 2 variables, so it will be 0, 0 or then 0, 1, then 1, 1 and then 1, 0. Yes, you got it right. 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. It's not 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0 and 1, 1. Let me explain it to you. In the above binary progression, you may notice that in 2 successive combinations, only single bit is changing its state at a time, as it follows gray code. When we observe here 0 0 and 0 1, we find that the rightmost bit, which is first 0, and in the second combination it becomes 1, and leftmost bit is maintaining its state. It is still 0. Alright. Now when we compare 0 1 and 1 1, we find that rightmost bit is 1 and leftmost bit has become now 1. In the previous combination it was 0, and then it is 1 in the next one. So 0 1 then 1 1. Because if we write 0 1 then 1 0, so what will happen? Two bits will change at a time, because 0 will become 1 and 1 will become 0. But here only one bit is changing its state. So after 0 1 we write 1 1. And now the last one, the last combination is 1 0. So you can again see that the rightmost bit is changed now. In the previous combination it was 1, now it is 0, and the leftmost bit is still 1. So no change is there. So this is the gray code. Now what is gray code? Now students, let's talk about gray code. What is gray code? Let me explain to you. Gray code is a binary numeral system where two successive values differ in only one bit. And you can observe here, that's why I've written the values in different rows, these combination in different rows. Now 0 0 0 1. So when you talk about 0 0 and 0 1, you will find that last bit has changed its state and the first bit is still 0. Then we compare 0 1 and 1 1. We find that last bit has maintained its state, that is 1, still 1, but the previous bit or the first bit has become 1 in the next combination, so it has changed its state. So one bit is changing its state. Then we talk about 1 1 and 1 0. So here we observe that the first bit has maintained state 1, but second bit or the last bit has become now from 1 to 0. Alright, so that has changed its state. So here you can observe this sequence is called gray code, where one bit is changing at a time. Alright, in two successive terms I'm talking about. Alright. Now due to this, sequence of decimal numbers will be 0, 1, 3 and 2. It's not 0, 1, 2, 3. It is 0, 1, 3, 2. Why? Because first 0, 0, then 0, 1 and then 1, 1 and then 1, 0. I hope you have got a clear idea of the gray code. And student, these are the binary values and assigned to the variables x and y. So this combination of x and y will produce the decimal number for different boxes. That's a very, very important concept. Now students, in front of you there is a matrix of 2 rows and 4 columns, and you can see x is for the rows and y and z combination is for the columns. X has got the value 0 first, then the value is 1. YZ for the first column has the combination 0 0, then for this next 0 1, then next 1 1 and then 1 0. It's gray code, everybody knows that now I think. And now with the combination of x, y and z, we get different binary combinations for different boxes. And here 0 0 0 for the box 0 or the square 0, and then for the next one it is 0 0 1 because x is 0 and yz is 0 1. Similarly it is 0 1 1. So the number of the box is 3, and then 0 1 0. X is 0, y is 1 and z is 0. So 0 1 0 combination or the binary value represents what? Which decimal number? 2. So that number of that square will be 2. Alright, now we move to the next row where the value of x is 1, and the binary combination or the values for the combination of y and z is are still same, that is 0 0 0 1 1 1 and then 1 0. And due to this, now the first column and the second row is having the combination 1 0 0, so it produces the decimal number 4. And then we move to the second row and the second column, and then the value is there 1 0 1 and then 1 1 1 and then 1 1 0. So here you can see 111 or 111 produces the decimal number 7, and then 110 produces the decimal number 6. I hope everybody has understood very clearly that how these boxes or squares get their numbers. Now let us draw a matrix of 4 rows and 4 columns. 3 boolean variables named w, x, y and z. Combination of w and x represent rows and combination of y and z represent columns. So w and x will have binary combination 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 and 0 1. Y and z will have binary combination 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. In the above binary progression, you may notice that in 2 successive combinations only a single bit is changing its state at a time, and I hope now you all know the reason that it follows gray code. So only one bit is changing its state at a time. Now students, you have got the clear idea about 2 rows 2 columns matrix and then 2 rows 4 column matrix, and now we have got 4 rows 4 column matrix. Alright, so here we see that 4 variable w, x and y, z are there. They have been separated with a line, and that is called the tail. Alright, and now for the row side we have got wx combinations or the binary values for them are 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. And on the column side there are y and z. Their combination is 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. So because of these, now we get 4 bit combinations here, and first row first column has got the combination 0 0 0 0, means 4 zeros are there, so ultimately it's going to produce the decimal number 0. Then we move to the next column in the first row, so that has got 0 0 0 1, so 3 zeros and then 1, it produces 1, and then 0 0 1 1, so it's a combination 0 0 1 1, it produces 3, and then 0 0 1 0, so it produces 0 0 1 0, so it gives us 2. Alright, after that we move to the next row, 0 1 0 0, so it produces the column or the box value 4, that is the decimal number. Then 0 1 0 1, it produces 5. Now 0 1 1 1, 0 1 1, that produces 7. Then 0 1 1 0, that produces 6, and then 1 1 0 0, so it is 12. Then we have 1 1 0 1. This is the third row we are talking about. So 1 1 0 1, it produces 13. Then 4 times 1, that produces 15, and then 1 1 1 0, that produces 14. And then we move to the last row. There is a combination 1 0 0 0 in the fourth row first column. Alright, so it produces the decimal number 8, and then 1 0 0 1, that produces number 9, then 1 0 1 1, that produces 1 1, and now after that 1 0 1 0, that produces what? 10. Okay, so remember this is the way of drawing a matrix of 4 rows 4 columns. Alright, and do you know, when you have drawn a matrix of 2 rows 2 columns, then a matrix of 2 rows 4 columns, then a matrix of 4 rows 4 columns, what you have drawn actually, you have drawn the K-map or Karnaugh map. So students, I hope that everybody has understood how to draw a K-map. Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe my channel, press subscribe button, and please do press the bell icon.